some people keep saying Twitter will crash, but another bunch of people are saying it hasn't crashed, so that's false. What is the truth? Well, first I'll say I'm not an IT guy, but more of an analytics guy. I do have some experience with scripts in production, so feel free to correct me or fight me in the comments. In general, I would assess that Twitter crash is not likely, and I will give you 3 reasons for that. Oh, and one other thing, I have dropped random Elon tweets across the slides. Just be warned. Reason number 1, your PC. You might think, what? My computer? How? Why? Well, here's why. Because 60% of you have computer. Because you're watching video on computer. And 40% of you are on smartphone. And smartphone in a way is a computer too. So, what is the most frequent state of your computer? It's working as normal. Yep, if you look at your computer, is it working? Yes, it is. But what if it wasn't? What if your most frequent state was crashing? Well, you wouldn't be using that computer, would you? So there would be people fired, and there would be no more of those computers. So usually, the stuff will not crash once it's running. Now, but what is a crash? There are 2 types of crashes. One is unexpected situation in software, because it's unexpected, so you never prepared for it, so it crashes. It's unexpected. That's the whole purpose of unexpected crashes. You didn't expect them. You know, I once had funniest email ever. Somebody wrote me, "You will not get any more of unexpected errors." How do you know it? The error is unexpected. Guess what happened 2 days later? Unexpected error. I really wanted to write back, so what did you meant by you will not have any more of unexpected errors? How would you expect that? Okay, sorry. But it's still one of the funniest things in my life. Literally, one of the funniest things. Okay, now, how do you deal with unexpected errors? Well, you fix them once you encounter them. Unless you can't replicate them. This emoji embodies my feelings on both sides of the situation, because sometimes you want something fixed and then no person on the other side can't replicate it, and if you can't replicate it, it's also annoying. But in the end you can just cancel ticket, sorry, can't replicate it. Okay, now then. There's also the other type of crashes, which is expected crashes, but it's just they're so rare and they do so little damage you don't bother to fix them. Yeah, that's simple. That's the reality. Sometimes the crash is not worth fixing. Yeah, crashing is problematic. I mean probabilistic. See, I crashed already. See, even humans can crash. Yeah, crashing is probabilistic. Essentially, there is a probability that crash will never occur in any software. But there might be situations that you have very stable software, but it just, for some reason, you're very unlucky and it keeps crashing and crashing and crashing. It's like you can experience like 2 nice months and then you will have a horrible week when everything will be crashing and unrelated to each other, which is infuriating. Now, let's go to reason number 2. You don't need that many people to keep something running once it's running. Are there tiny computer people in your PC? No, because once it's up, you don't really need to monitor it and fix it. But why? Well, by the way, this is the place in video where I got lazy with the notes. Let's see how it goes. The first thing is, if you need to do a lot of effort to keep it running, the system is just garbage and trash. Yeah. If you need to spend most of your time keeping it up, it's trash. So, majority of effort will always be in improvements of the system. Like new features, tuning it, and improving optimization, stuff like that. Like keeping running, it shouldn't be stuff that you do mostly. And if you stop improving it, it will keep running. It will not crash. So let's say, there was a lot of firings there and a lot of people left. So even if like majority of them left, you just need to keep it running for it not to crash. And you don't need majority of the people. You probably need just 20% of them. I can give an example from my experience. I used to be team leader in business intelligence team with 4 people, and I used to say to my superior, if we have 0 people in the team, give it a month, something will crash, and nobody will know what to do. And it will not be big crash, it will be like first one thing will crash, then something else will crash, and then over the time everything will crash and nobody will be able to fix it. Now, if you put 1 people in the team, it can probably keep it running forever, but you don't expect any improvements because just 20% of the time will be spent dealing with it. Then there's some other things that don't expect any improvement essentially. And let's not forget, people have vacations, they get sick and stuff like that, so 2 people will be more stable and you will have some advancements. So I had a team of 4, so essentially I said, yeah, if you just want stuff running, you can slash the team by 50%. Not gonna be fun if you want something new, but if you want to save costs and just live as it is, 1-2 people would work. Now I have experience from data science. If everybody was fired, give 3 days or 3 months, it really depends. Something really bad will happen and nobody will be there to fix it, but it will run perfectly till then, since all the scripts are isolated, and assuming nothing changes from outside, none of them really should crash. So yeah, once it's running, you don't need many people. Yeah, and the models will, data science models will be outdated, but it's not guaranteed to. Sometimes it's like just model could be fine for years. Now, reason number 3, the guy himself. And not because he's a genius. Yeah, he's not. If you pay attention how he's running his companies, he's not a genius. He's just a smart guy, hardworking, and with a lot of money. Those are 3 qualities, but he's no genius. And here's the thing. But if he's no genius, how can he be reason number 3? It's the money bag. A lot of problems can be solved with the money. Yeah, he can just hire people if you want to work for him. If somebody said to me, work 80 hours a week for me, I would just take the finger which is in the middle of my arm and tell you can shove it up somewhere. Yeah, I'm not working 80 hours. But he can bring external people, like from his other companies, though I would love to see their job description, because my job description has never contained, oh, and if you CEO of the company wants you to work for another company for a bit because he bought it and is ruining it, you go help him. No, my job descriptions don't have. They usually have this silly line about, oh, but if somebody from higher up wants something from you, you should support it if it's related to, sometimes I think it even doesn't have to be strictly related to your usual job duties. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, money solves a lot of people. Money solves a lot of problems for the people, yeah. And here's the bonus reason. What if it crashes? They can still get it up. And downtime would be healthy for quite a lot of people. Yeah, and they probably will get it up because there will be a lot of people trying to get it up. I would be way more worried about finance and legal issues that they might be facing over the time. Yeah, Twitter will not crash, and if it will crash, they will just get it up. And if Twitter is down for 2 days, what happens? Oh, nothing, because all the advertisers have left anyways. So yeah, there's not much loss. So what Twitter should do next is a great question, Elon. That is a great question. Okay, thanks for, I don't know, for wasting your time here. Yeah. If you don't like it, what I said, or you disagree, you can feel free to do some comments. Assuming anybody watches this video, I expect 30 views within 3 months. Let's see how it goes. And you might even subscribe, though I still haven't figured out what the content I'm making. And as you can see, I'm still doing low effort videos. But you're still here, so thank you. I love you. Bye.